LeBron and Giannis are the current All-Star Game leading vote getters. That means they'll be team captains if this continues to stand. This time, though, they're not selecting their teams until just before the game itself. Shannon, like it, love it, or hate it?
Skip, this is true black talk. Hey, I'm gonna say I like it.
Really?
I'm gonna say I like it, Skip, because this is how you show up in the court. I got him. So I mean, what is it, a couple hours before the game?
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be very, very fascinating to see this, because I think KD's gonna be out, and so it looks like Giannis is gonna be the leading vote getter. But I think LeBron might lose this year, because he always had the element of going first and being able to get like a KD or Giannis or KD and Steph. It's gonna be very interesting, because his first pick got to be AD. Okay. You got to pick your teammate first, Skip.
But tell me you didn't love captains LeBron and KD alternating picks live on TNT 2 or 3 days before.
This is probably going to be live.
Okay,
right.
I got it, but it gave you several days to sort of hype the rosters and break it down, and now it's right before game time?
Maybe they should have tried this with the NFL, the Pro Bowl. Have the leading vote getters pick their teams up, or do this in baseball.
I don't know.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
So you'd rather have them go ahead and pick it like on Thursday.
So we can come out here the next day and see what we got. Right?
And next year they're going to be skins and shirts.
It'll be a fun experiment. Exclusive interview with Ramona Shelburne. With Anthony Davis expected to return from his foot injury today, Riley says the Lakers, quote, have a shot when it comes to winning a title with AD back in the lineup. Shannon, what percentage chance do you give this year's Lakers of winning a title with a healthy AD and a healthy LeBron?
I got 5 on it.
5%?
5%.
I thought you'd be higher.
No, hell no. Because to give me a higher percentage, the AD is going to stay healthy for the remainder of the season.
I know, but we're sort of accepting that they do stay healthy.
5%.
Okay.
Because I think last night, Skip, LeBron does what he does. I believe AD is going to come along with him. And so now we do have a second guy that comes along with LeBron, like Kawhi had. Paul George and Kawhi came along, and then you get a Norman Powell, and then you get a Reggie Jackson, and then you get a Terrence Mann. You're going to have at least one other person come along with LeBron if he's going to give you a performance like that. You can't have what we got last night. And I think they have so much ground to make up. You're still going to have to figure out a closing lineup. We know one thing, LeBron and AD will be in that closing lineup. But I like the fact that AD's coming back, because it gives them some size. Because playing 3 guards, Skip, and LeBron at the 4 and TB at the 5, Skip, you're really undersized. I mean, Schroeder, how tall is Schroeder? What, 6'1"? Pat Bell, probably 6'1". You got Thomas Brown Jr., Troy Brown Jr., excuse me, I keep saying Thomas. Troy Brown Jr. at what, 6'5"? Mm-hmm. So you're really a small team. And the Clippers punish you. The Clippers are not a great rebounding team. That's not Milwaukee. They trot out their Lopez, and they trot out Giannis and Bobby Portis and all those big guys that can clean the glass up. That's not what they are.
This was Kawhi and PG with 9 and 9. That's what hurts you the most.
Right, and then you get Zubac getting some, and they, so you lose your minus 15 on the glass.
Yep.
And you go minus 15 on the glass, Skip, and you let a team shoot 60% from the floor and 50% from the 3. You're gonna lose by 18. Just that simple. So I'm gonna say 5% chance if AD comes back, plays like he played before he got injured, because LeBron is giving you 38 and 7.
Yep.
He can't play any better than what he's playing.
Yep.
Shooting 51% from the floor. You see him free throw last night, 5 of 5.
Yeah, but he only shot 5.
That is, you only call 5. You only call 5 fouls then.
By the way, I'm looking at this. Russ had 13 free throw attempts. Would you believe that's 8 more than anybody on either team? 8 more? Because next is LeBron with 5, because the Clippers had nobody with 5 free throw attempts.
Well, why you need free throw attempts? They ain't gonna fire your 3-point shot. You were draining threes. You wasn't driving the ball.
I mean, the Clippers shot 15 total free throws and made 12. You shot 24 and made 15 because Russ missed 5.
Right.
Okay. LeBron didn't miss any.
You see that? I told you.
And by the way, on his hot streak here since his birthday, he's shooting 80% from 3. I mean, from free throw line, 80%.
Say it with me. I told you it happened.
All right.
I know it's gonna happen.
Okay, so to Pat Riley's point, I'm with him in the biggest picture, because you sit back and you say, time out. LeBron is playing 28-year-old basketball.
Yes.
Heck, he's playing, let's call it 28.
Yeah.
Okay, because that would be in like the heart of your prime kind of basketball.
Here in Miami.
Yeah, this is December 30th until now. This is 11 games. He's averaging 36 a game, best in the league, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. I can't ask for any more than that. And you couldn't ever have expected anything.
No. I thought he would average somewhere around 25 a game. There's no way, Skip. I thought he was going to follow up a 30-point outing, a 30-point per game outing from last year.
Right.
Do that again in year 20.
Okay. And maybe 6 weeks ago when AD was healthy, he went on a tear, not as long as this 11-game one, but it was about a 5-game tear in which he dominated the whole league. Nobody was playing better basketball than Anthony Davis.
Right.
And his PER went to the top of the chart. Okay, so if you have those two guys who are playing top 5 player basketball, and you throw in Russ, who did not have a great game last night,
right?
4 of 13 shots, but he did shoot 13 free throws, so he was making things happen.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to get to the rim.
Yes, he is. Okay, I still believe he is the runaway 6th man of the year. And you add in Hashimura, who can go both ways and play defense for you a little bit.
Yes.
That'll help. And Austin Reeves, we both like him. He just knows how to play basketball, and he hadn't been around, but he'll come back. And you've loved Lonnie Walker IV, right? Because he's an athlete who can sky and slam and make threes on occasion, get hot. Okay, what's not to like about this team? Thomas Bryant gives you great backup depth with the big man, right?
He played well last night.
Okay, and Dennis Schroeder has become a closer for you because when you really need somebody to make a shot or a free throw or a steal late in the game, Schroeder didn't have a great game last night, but he didn't get to close because you weren't in position to close. So my point is, how can you not like this team except for one area of the floor, and it's on the defensive end? I don't know why this team does not commit under Darvin to any sort of defense.
I mean, not one Clipper shot under 50% from the floor.
Well, there's
11 of 16, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 11 of 20, 5 of 10, 8 of 12, 1 of 2, 3 of 3, 7 of 13.
You could just see them. They were all licking chops, saying, give me the ball. Give me the ball because we'll get whatever we want down here.
But it was like throwing a rock in the ocean. Pluku, pluku.
Okay.
But I didn't see none of that. All I saw was GOAT.
Okay. You saw GOAT. I saw GOAT. I also saw the better team was the Clippers.
Say it again.
Yeah.
But who was the best player on the floor? Who was the best player on the floor?
Boy, that Kawhi guy, he's right
Don't
in
do that, Skip.
conversation.
You see Kawhi, hey, go get him Covington, get him PG. He don't want no problem.
He took him a couple times.
And what he got done?
He mostly got picked as well.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard made 11 of 16 shots. As usual, he got you 9 boards. As usual, he stole it twice. As usual,
let me ask
he
you a
blocked
question.
2 shots. As usual.
What happened? How was he from the three-point line? How was he from the three-point? That's what you always do to go, James.
All right.
How was he from the three-point line?
Did you realize in the 7 games preceding last night, over the 7-game stretch, Kawhi had been 53% from the three-point line?
He ain't no more.
Whew. Yep, he went 0 for 4. He did not have a good shooting night. But LeBron is usually 1 for 7. That's been his standard line.
I like Janet Jackson say, what have you done for me lately?
All right, but he didn't do it last night. But his team won because down the stretch, he made the 2 steals that sealed it.
Hello.
Right?
Let me see if LeBron had. LeBron had 2 steals. LeBron had 2 steals and a block shot.
Yep.
7 assists, no turnovers.
Yeah.
Can I interest you in that? And a 46-point virtuoso.
Yeah. Kawhi is their closer, and there's no doubt about that.
Man, Kawhi ain't no closer.
Big buckets down the stretch, it's Kawhi.
Yeah, they were up 3-1. He could have closed game 5, game 6, game 7, and what happened?
Them boys did not want to be in that bubble, said Jared Dudley.
Well, let me ask you a question. Did they want to be there when they got up 3-1? They didn't want to be up. They didn't want to be in the bubble when they was up 3-1. All of a sudden, they get slow walk down. They didn't want to be there.
Well, they